As soon as we received stock of the Super B lithium starter batteries, we wanted to get them tested against regular lead acid batteries. The following tests pitted a 10 amp hour lithium against lead acid batteries 2, 3 and 11 times its capacity. So we're going to be testing starting a Northern Lights 7 kilowatt generator set off a 100 amp hour Victron gel battery, which would be a fairly regular install for us to give lots of reserve capacity for starting in arduous conditions. And what we're measuring is the DC current coming from the starter battery and the battery voltage, and John in the background will be shouting out RPM figures so we can see how well the starter battery is doing at cranking the engine over. We've removed the fuel rack solenoid connection, so the engine will not start, and we're just going to give it a pretty long crank and see what happens. So are you ready, John?
Yep, ready.
Fingers straight. Right, off we go.
345.
Okay, well I think that demonstrated that a battery of that capacity is able to maintain a pretty healthy voltage and keep the engine cranking. We were drawing 130, 140 amps pretty much continuously during that period. So let's switch over and try the lithium ion. We're now going to repeat the same test with the Super B lithium ion battery. This is a 10 amp hour battery, so 1/10 of the capacity of the gel battery that we've just experimented with. So one would normally expect much lower performance from a battery that's so small in terms of turning over a diesel engine like this. Let's go and see what happens. John, are you safe?
Yep.
Okay, let's give it a go.
300.
Right, might as well finish it there, it's not moving, so I think that pretty much conclusively shows the power of that battery in terms of maintaining a fantastic cranking voltage. Right, we're here again to do some comparative testing of starter batteries on this 7 kilowatt Northern Lights industrial generator set, and this time we're using a 30 amp hour a sealed lead acid battery, which would I guess be of a standard type used for this type of application. We are going to monitor the voltage of this battery, and I think we can really just hear how it performs in terms of the cranking ability. So let's give it a go. Right, there we go. So I guess we were looking at an overall cranking period there in the region of about 4 minutes, and that's completely depleted a battery. But in fact, reality, it hasn't. We haven't been able to get the energy out of it because of the change in the amount of available energy from a lead acid battery when you discharge it really quickly. Okay, we're now going to do one final test with a 20 amp hour lead acid battery, so twice the nominal capacity of the Super B 10P which we started with. So we're going to do the same thing again, effectively monitor the battery voltage and see how long we can go. So let's give it a go. Okay, so there we are. That's about 1 minute and 20 seconds of cranking from a 20 amp hour battery. With the test we did on lithium ion, we got 2.5 minutes with the battery still being well over 10 volts, and in fact from calculation and from experience we would have got about 4.5 minutes of cranking from the lithium ion, which is half the size in terms of nominal capacity of the battery we've just tested.